Hey Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but I wanted to start the new year off the right way and get back to doing the readings for you guys. So I've already pulled your spread, and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of jump into your messages. I've normally pull the messages on camera, but I didn't want these readings, these videos to be too long. So I went ahead to pull the messages ahead of time. And that also kind of gave me a chance to look over the messages, kind of feel the energy out a little bit and see what we have coming in for you guys. All right. So thanks again for tuning in, and I hope these messages resonate for you all. And if they do, feel free to reach out to me for a personal. All right, Capricorn, so let's dive in. So what we have here today is an overview of what 2021 has to potentially hold for you guys. We have love at the top, career, finance, money, and we have life and home, okay? Now, love doesn't necessarily just have to be romantic. It can be family, friends, things of that nature. Just a little disclaimer. In addition to the tarot, I did pull oracle messages to go along with each section that we'll be talking about today, and then one answer card from Spirit, in case you guys have any questions about 2021. Okay, so let's jump in. Okay, so Capricorn, the first card out for love is the Fool, the card of new beginnings. So what this is saying to me is that you guys are about to embark on a new journey in some sort, and when it comes to love, romance, things of that nature. Now, this new beginning could be coming in after a period of a little bit of heartache. It could be loss. It can be, a situation where you guys were dealing with someone or something that wasn't so honest with you all. It's just because you have the Seven of Swords here as your next energy, and the Seven of Swords talks about deceptive energy. It can be a card of loss, theft, just lying, not being so honest, but it can also be a card of hiding your feelings, wearing a mask, not really wanting to open up, or being sneaky. Now, this can go either way. You could either be leaving a situation that was like that, deceptive and just didn't really have a good energy surrounding it, or you could be leaving an energy that you were carrying of deception, meaning you could be dealing with someone, or again, doesn't necessarily have to be romance. It can be a family member that you've been interacting with, and you've had things that you want to tell them, but you haven't been telling them. So now you're stepping away from that false mask and being able to finally open up to this person. Okay. Or again, you're stepping away from a relationship where there was deceptive energy. But with doing so, either way it goes, you're moving towards the Ten of Cups, which is complete emotional happiness, fulfillment, joy, just anything that you could think of in your personal world that would make you happy in all areas of life. That's what the Ten of Cups represents. So this is saying to me that you guys are, you're moving towards something new, or moving away from something, moving towards something new, so that you can have this Ten of Cups energy, this happiness, this wish fulfillment. So that looks really good, Capricorn. This also is telling me you had the Four of Pentacles as your closing energy. What this is saying to me is that this Ten of Cups that you're moving towards, whatever this is for you, is definitely going to bring you a form of stability. Doesn't necessarily have to be on a monetary level, but it could be. But also it could just be emotional stability, emotionally balanced energy. You know what I mean? You have the Chariot behind that. So this is telling me that you're definitely moving towards some sort of balance in your life. Now, your oracle message that came out was relationship patterns. it says it takes strength to recognize the need for change. And yeah, I mean, again, we're moving away with this Fool energy. You're moving away from something old to go towards something new. And obviously, change is not always the easiest thing to embrace, but you know, it's always for the best, right? So, this is saying that you have the strength that you need to make this change. So, definitely move forward with that because, again, with moving towards this new beginning, you have your 10 of Cups here, your emotional happiness. Okay? So, that looks really good, Capricorns. Let's move on to career. So the first card out for career was death, transformation. So this is telling me that you guys are going through some sort of shift when it comes to your career and finances, money, things of that nature. This is not necessarily a bad energy. I actually see death, and especially in this spread right now, with the following cards, as a great energy. This is telling me that you're leaving behind something that was no longer serving you, something that wasn't meant to last, something that just wasn't benefiting you any longer. So it's time to move on. So we're going to go ahead and dead that and move forward towards something new. I do see that this is something that you've been thinking about, or Spirit is telling you to not make any drastic moves, but yes, it's okay to move forward, but be still after making that change, if that makes sense. Kind of take a step back to look at the bigger picture before you make the change, or this is something that you've been doing before making your shift, before making your change. Okay, it's almost like I kind of feel like that's more so the energy is you've already thought about this long and hard. You've been thinking about this. You've been sitting still. You know, you've been pondering and kind of going within, following your intuition to decide how you want to move forward, what the best options are for you, and which direction you're going to go when you do decide to move forward. Because you're definitely walking away from something with this 8 of Cups energy here. You're moving towards your 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So all these 8 cups that you're walking away from they weren't working anymore. They're empty now. It's time to go in and get that last cup. Okay? I see that this is also being guided by Spirit with this Wheel of Fortune card here. This is definitely a karmic cycle that was meant to happen at this time in your life. So even if it feels a little uncomfortable, it's definitely something that is meant to put you on a better path. So just let it happen, even if it's not comfortable or it feels the best, or it feels like a roadblock, because I definitely see where it's going to benefit you tremendously on the other side. So just keep moving forward. The Wheel of Fortune is definitely also the card of luck. So whatever you've put in is what you're going to receive. So if you've been putting in a lot of effort, good energy, positive energy, just really doing your due diligence, then that's what you're going to receive. You're going to reap the rewards of that. You're going to move towards your 9 of Cups. You're going to get your 9th cup. All right. I do see where you've been, again, with this Hangman energy and this 2 of Pentacles, you've been going back and forth. You might have had a lot of options presented towards you, or you just been juggling. How do I do this? How do I move forward? But again, the message is, it's okay. You've come this far, and it's time for you to transition. It's time for you to move forward. These 8 cups are no longer fulfilling your life. They're no longer fulfilling your journey. So it's time to go ahead and move towards your 9th cup right there. Transform. You have the Healer of Ages as your first oracle message. Now, normally I only pull 1 oracle per section, but in this case, I wanted to pull the Sun too, because your oracle messages were so strong. They were really, really powerful. I wanted to pull all of them, but it was just way too many to go through. But what I will say, Capricorn, is you have a lot to look forward to. You're definitely being guided by Spirit. Everything you've worked towards is going to come to fruition. This is the yes card. This is a guaranteed blessing. This is the seeds you've planted are now growing. You're going to see the fruit of your labor. Okay? So don't give up. Keep pushing forward despite what's going on or what it looks like right now, what it may feel like. Trust and believe that God has a plan for you and you are moving on the path that is meant for you to be moving on in this time. So please continue to move forward because you have tons to look forward to. And I definitely see a lot of financial success in the year to come. So if you guys, have any businesses or whatever it is you're doing in your career world, or to build your money and things of that nature, your stability, keep moving towards it. Keep investing in yourselves because you have a lot to look forward to. Okay, let's move towards life. So the first card out was the Six of Pentacles. Now, when I was looking at your life section, I was getting a lot of different messages. For some of you, this is going to relate to love. For some of you, it could be career. For some of you, it can just be general messages. But I definitely see someone or something from your past coming back around to offer some kind of stability and healing to a situation. Okay? I feel strongly that it is a love situation. But because this is a general reading, it does not have to be. It could very well be a job that you used to work for. It could be a career path that you used to want to take, or you tried and, it didn't work out. But I feel that this is, it's going to be different for everybody. But my initial energy, or the initial energy that I felt, was that there's someone, a romantic interest, that could be coming back from the past for some of you. Just saying. Now, with the Six of Pentacles, this is telling me that if this is a person, or whatever this is, again, it's general, it's going to be different for everybody. Whatever this is that's coming back or coming in for you, it doesn't even have to be someone from the past, but I feel past energy because in your pre-shuffle, I kept seeing the Six of Cups, which represents past energy coming back. Anyway, it's going to be an equal give and take situation. It's going to bring some kind of balance and energy to your life. It's going to be reciprocity. So if this is a romantic interest, they are going to put in the work this time. They are going to give you what you are giving them. If this is a job, they are going to pay you what you deserve. If this is a friendship, there's going to be equal give and take inside of the friendship. It will no longer be one-sided, things of that nature. So that's a really great energy to start off with. I do see where you are not expecting this offer to come in. Some of you either are not expecting it, or you kind of have doubts about it. I kind of feel like both. I feel like you're not expecting it, and when it does come in, you're kind of unsure of whether you want to receive it or not because of maybe the energy in the past wasn't so great. Like if this was a romantic interest, maybe this person hurt you before. If this was a friendship, maybe you had a falling out with this person. You know what I mean? If this was a job, maybe they fired you or didn't treat you right. Whatever the case may be, I see that when this comes in, it could be something that you're not really expecting or looking for, but it is coming in and you might be a little hesitant to accept the offer. But the spirit is telling you that it's okay to accept it. Again, with this moon energy, I see where this is something that you might not be expecting, looking for in this moment. The moon energy is a card of illusion. It's a card of things going on behind the scenes that you're not ready to see. It's a card of secrecy, but it's also a card of strong intuition. So it's like some of you could absolutely know or feel intuitively that this is coming in, but you just it hasn't manifested yet. It could be that as well, especially if this is someone from your past. So it could go either way. It could be that some of you are not expecting it with this moon energy, or it could be that some of you maybe have been feeling this person intuitively or this situation intuitively, but it hasn't manifested yet. Could be that. Either way it goes, I do see that when this thing, this offer, this person, this situation comes in, you're a little hesitant to accept it. But Spirit is telling you that it's okay to take it. You don't want it to turn into a missed opportunity. With this Four of Cups here, it's almost a warning that you could miss out on something because you're not really looking at it through a clear lens, or you're not really looking at it at all. So that's just another message in that energy there to be on the lookout for. When I clarified the moon card, though, Capricorn, I got the star, which is the card of healing, recognition, hope, faith, blessings, spiritual balance. We got the Ace of Cups, new offers of love, new beginning, new vitality, new emotional stability, satisfaction, happiness, joy, love, things of that nature. And the Four of Wands, which also talks about stability, happiness, just all things celebration. It's great energy there. So whatever this is, that's why I say be careful that you don't overlook this. Whatever this is coming in for you, regardless of what it is, meaning love or career, friendship. Even though it might not be, or you might have your doubts about it, it might be something worth looking into. It looks like it'll definitely bring you some kind of happiness. I do see where it's going to, see, you got the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Cups, the Hermit, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Cups behind it. So this is what makes me think that this is someone from your past or something that you have already dealt with or interacted with. You know what I mean? Because it looks like it's just coming back around. But it's coming back around for the better. Like it's going to be different this time. And it's going to come back when you're alone or when you're kind of focusing on you with this Hermit energy here. All right? Your oracle for that, for home and life, Capricorn, is don't let your past hold you back. So whatever took place in the past with this situation, even if it was not so positive, don't allow it to hold you back. Be open to change, okay? Be open to something new. Be open to allowing this person or this situation to show you something new or for it to create something new, a new energy. All right, Capricorn, don't be fearful. Allow change to take place into your life and understand that things and people can change. All right? Now, I did pull an angel answer card for you guys, just in case you had like a general question. It could be a question that you came up with while you were listening to your reading, or it could be something that you've just been wondering about. And the answer that we got was big happy changes. Your pre-message before I pulled a card was trust. So definitely trust that big happy changes are coming in for you, because they are. This entire spread, all 3 sections have talked about that. So allow the shift to take place, allow divine timing to take place, and understand that, just because things might not look a certain way right now doesn't mean that things are not working in your favor. Okay? All right, Capricorn, so big happy changes. And then I do have one message that I want to give you guys. It's Capricorn, you are limitless and you can do anything that you choose. All right? So I hope these messages resonated for you all. I hope they gave you something to walk away with, something to look forward to, because it's definitely a lot to look forward to if it were me. So, yeah. All right, Caps. Talk to you guys later. Bye.